Buffs Nation, what's going on? Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Man, what a wild week. As I have said on some of these live streams, the last few weeks of work outside of my vacation has been busy as heck, to put it in a friendly way. And I'm trying to make sure that I can still get the time to put out content for y'all at least once every day moving up to TCU and throughout the season. I mean, I love this stuff. And granted, with these two contracts I got right now, it's great work. It's work that I enjoy doing. But after I film this, I'm going back to work. I'm going back to work. But Legend LX, thank you so much. Really happy you're here. This is going to be a little bit quicker of a live stream, but I got to get to this. I got to get to this. I got to get to my reaction about Coach Prime's press conference. Really gives me an idea of what this team's mentality is coming into Saturday morning. But I got a big announcement. Y'all probably caught it on one of my other videos. Again, I'm having trouble recording my pre-recorded videos right now because the stupid adapter isn't working with my mic. So that's why I'm live streaming this. Otherwise, you would see the fancy video stuff that I have. But anyways, here's the thing. Me and my good friend from Abilene, Texas, Martez, founder, CEO, whatever you want to say, of Yo Martez Clothing Company, quality goods right here. We have our first collaboration, and I'm going to show this just real quick, and then we'll get into the content. But this is something that him and we've been working on for a long time. We got jerseys and hats coming as well. They're going to be absolutely fire. But this is just really cool. It's a dream of mine to be a part of creating something, a piece of art that I'm passionate about. And, thankfully, gratefully, we found this partnership with Martez, with Yo Martez, to bring to you the Colorado Ralphie Retro Football Team. I mean, how badass is this? That we got Ralphie right here with the gold chain, with the gold football. We got the Yo Martez logo. We got the SCO Buffs. We got him coming in there to make noise. We got the prime time 21, everything. This is going to be something that if you want to wear what I'm wearing when we're watching these games together, if I'm not there, we're watching online, whatever, you want to be wearing what I'm wearing, come and support my friend, my good friend Martez from Yo Martez. And he's got some really cool other clothing as well. But of course, be sure to use that SCO Buffs promo code. That's going to show a little bit of love to me when and y'all will get 10% off, right? So again, this is something that I'm just really excited to see out in the world. Y'all know that I'm legit, that I'm good vibes. I want to put good energy into the world, and we're doing that with this. So be sure to buy. I mean, we got a small inventory run right now going, just to see kind of how this thing goes, but very excited. And I mean, this is just a dream come true, honestly. So y'all be sure to go check this out. We also got the light gray as well, which, I mean, look how nice that pops off with the gold, the white. Again, we got the badass Ralphie logo right there. I mean, this is just exciting stuff. The Yo Martez logo, and I can't wait to show you the freaking amazing jerseys that we've been working on. They're freaking amazing. So with that out of the way, all that excitement, so excited about this. It's going to be freaking awesome. Let's get in. After one last SCO Buffs, thank you, Martez. I appreciate you, my friend. Let the business come, baby. All right, let's get into this. Man, this team is so ready. They're 21.5-point dogs to TCU on Saturday. And I mean, I just think this is hilarious. But I could tell from this press conference, from Coach Prime showing up there in those amazing shades, that, I mean, this team is ready. And you saw what difference a mentality makes in the game of football in the national championship. That TCU team was not a team that should have lost 65-7 in Georgia. No. But you know what happened? Georgia smacked them in the mouth, Georgia then smacked him in the mouth again, gave him a 1-2, and gave him a nice little uppercut. And you know what? TCU didn't do anything. They folded immediately. They were mentally weak. They had, I mean, you've seen from the amount of guys that went into the NFL from that team last year that they were better than what they put up, especially what they did in the first round of the college football playoff, right? But all that to say, the mentality, the mental aspect of football is so often overlooked, and I think this team is prepared mentally, very well. Do I think that TCU will be better mentally prepared than they were in the national championship? Absolutely. You know, they're not going up against Georgia Bulldogs. We're a bigger team than we were last year, but I mean, we're still kind of, if we're comparing at the Big 12 right now, we're in that bottom third when it comes to the size, right? But this team is ready. You would not see guys like Michael Irvin coming out and talking about this team as Deion Sanders' a masterpiece if this team was not ready to make some noise, if they weren't ready to win. It's clear that Coach Prime has confidence in the team. He spoke about that this week. And that's what I want to get into about this sunglasses stuff. Because, it's been reported that the whole team is going to walk out in Fort Worth in some badass sunglasses and a team-wide NIL deal from some sort of sunglasses company. My theory, correct me if I'm wrong, my theory is that's probably Shady Rays, right? I mean, they already got Uncle Neely and the DNVR guys hooked up with Shady Rays, right? Why not hook up the whole team with Shady Rays? That's my theory. That's my conspiracy. But these guys should absolutely be doing that. A lot of people, want to clown us for it. They want to clown us for having the social media handles on the practice jerseys, acting like that's something new, like Coach Prime hasn't been doing that at Jackson State, the previous few years leading up to this. I mean, shocker, this is Deion Sanders. Our team is going to personify the coach, right? And you know what our coach is? I mean, he is the ultimate showman that always backs up, what he's putting out in the world, right? So this team's going to go out there. They're going to walk into that stadium in some badass sunglasses. They're going to put on the most badass uniforms that we've had in the history of the program. Finally, we're going to see that metallic gold that's been teased a little bit on the well-off and reach the people media videos throughout the offseason. We've never seen CU wear a metallic gold like you have never seen. That's what they've been saying. We're going to be looking good. Therefore, we're going to feel good. Therefore, we're going to play with confidence. And half that stadium is going to be filled with Buffs fans, with Coach Prime fans, everybody who wants to see the Buffs win on Saturday. So again, this team has the right mentality, and you cannot overstate that. Outside of our little pocket of the world, everybody, what was I saying? Outside of our little pocket of the world, everybody wants to see us lose by 35, by 50, by a million. Everybody wants to see us lose. No. That's just going to continue to add to this collective chip on the shoulder. It's going to allow our team to come together quicker because we have some sort of common goal that we're all moving towards, right? I mean, nothing like hate to bond people together, right? I mean, it's the persecution complex, right? If you're getting into psychology and all that fun stuff. But I mean, you see guys like I commented on yesterday at freaking 12:30 at night or whatever it was. We got some no names guys named Tom that I've never heard of that run ESPN recruiting that are just dogging on Colorado for clicks and exposure. Notice that's why I haven't tagged them in any tweets, anything like that. It's because I'm not going to give that to them. These guys are just trying to, clown us, whatever. And we have the opportunity to prove them wrong and to upset them. No one expects us to do anything. I mean, you've heard Travis Hunter talk about it in his show yesterday. We have to go out there and prove that we belong, right? And that's exactly what this team is going to do. And, I think they're going to win. This is a Buffs channel. If I can't convince myself the scenarios in which they win, in which they can win these games, then I mean, y'all shouldn't watch my channel because here I'm an optimist. I'm good vibes, and you're just going to get my unfiltered opinion. I think this team can win 8 games. That is crazy. I know it's crazy, but I think it can be done. And again, you don't have guys like Michael Irvin coming out saying that this is going to be Deion Sanders' masterpiece. You don't have Urban Meyer saying what he said, saying that this is a very good football team, that he was very surprised at the practices that Coach Prime was holding for this team. And if you go back and watch that Florida documentary that just came out on Netflix, I mean, you know that Urban Meyer knows what a darn good, badass practice looks like, right? These guys don't have to say what they're saying. They could hold back, but they're not. These guys are friends of Coach Prime, and they're not going to go out there and do Coach Prime some injustices by hyping up this team to a level that they shouldn't be, right? You got to read between the lines with all this stuff. I mean, these guys that understand what's going on, that actually have been following this team, none of them are saying that this team is a 3-4 win team. No. Everybody in the media that pays attention, they're saying they're greater than that. Now, I understand if you think that it's going to be less than 8 games. I understand. I am, I'm probably at the level of delusional, like some of y'all said in the comments, but that's what makes predictions fun. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to talk about with this mentality. Wear the sunglasses, do all the fun stuff, man. Look good, feel good, play good. I don't think any of that's a distraction. I love that sort of stuff. It's also why I was a big fan of the University of Miami growing up. They weren't, they weren't scared to show their personalities on the field, and that's what I hope we do. But we do it in a way in which it's a Coach Prime style, where we're showboating, we're having a good time, we're showing guys up, we're dominating. But at the end of the day, we are inflicting pain. We are inflicting our will. We are mentally dominating everybody on the opposite side of the field, right? So, last thing I want to say, freaking Carter Stoutmire, one of my guys. We've been talking about him since I opened up this channel as one of the sneaky good recruits. And man, the fact that we got him possibly starting, amazing. And it's not anything. I don't look at this as like, oh, be concerned about Cormani McClain or Travis J or Omarion Cooper. No. I know Carter Stoutmire is a true freshman, but this man has greatness in his blood. He comes from NFL blood. He's been here since January, training like a pro, right? I am not surprised to see that he might possibly be starting for the Buffs on Saturday. We've seen a handful of other 3-star recruits come in here and start from day one and as true freshmen and put themselves in the NFL. Christian Gonzalez, for instance, right? I believe he was a 3-star. I don't think he was a 4-star. I think he was a 3-star. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. But nonetheless, he is he played at the highest level of Texas high school football over at Prestonwood. Comes from NFL lineage. I love this. And Cormani McClain, he's going to get on the field, right? He's going to play. But again, he's only been here for a month. It's going to take time to acclimate. Carter has been here since January. Man, I love this. Hats off to him. And I remember hearing him talk to Colin Moore, Life in Football, saying, hey, I'm going to be making plays. I'm going to be making plays week 1 at TCU. And look at what that belief has turned into, man. He's manifesting it, and he will manifest it. And this team has a delusional belief in themselves. Maybe that's how you'd want to put it. They have delusional. To the outside, it seems delusional, but these guys freaking understand. They understand what's going on. They understand what's going on. They understand their abilities, and I think that they can get the win against TCU. Lastly, because I got to go back to work after this, I will say this. I alluded to this in my video, one of my videos yesterday. This TCU offense, They have 3 returning offensive linemen. CU has 2 returning starters, right? Obviously, new system. Um, but TCU's offense is essentially brand new this year. So is CU's. This matchup is really going to be a race to see which offense can click quicker, which one can mitigate mistakes, and to take advantage of their mismatches. Right? Obviously, TCU has a little bit of an advantage defensively. I think just because they're returning half of their starters, they've already had a coaching staff there already for this last year to put in place a culture system. Guys are familiar with that, right? But I think we got better offensive weapons than they do. On the flip side, maybe they have a little bit, um, more cohesive of a defensive unit coming out first. But we got a lot of size at corner. They got 6'5" wide receiver, a 6'3" wide receiver, right? But Cormier McLean 6'3", Travis Hunter like 6'2", right? Travis J 6'2", Omarion Cooper 6 foot. Jaquez 6'2". We got man, I don't remember how tall Cameron Silman Craig is, but I think he's around 6 feet, right? Carter Stoutmeyer, 5'11", but a nice longer wingspan. He might be 6 foot, right? So yeah, we got the guys to match up with their wide receivers, and they're going to be put to the test. Our corners are going to be put to the test against these guys. And I'm just hoping that we come out there, we don't overcomplicate these defensive schemes. We match up and we win our matchups one-on-one. That will allow us to stack the box, to stop the run, make that a priority so that Chandler Morris has to beat us with his arm for them to beat us. And if he balls out and picks us apart, hats off to him. But that needs to be the game plan moving in. We need to make Chandler Morris beat us. We cannot get run over by their 350-pound offensive line. We have to throw everything we got at those guys because they are dogs. They are dogs, and they're putting a handful of NFL putting a handful of offensive linemen in the NFL. So thank you so much for tuning in. Again, life has been crazy outside of my vacation. I have 2 contracts that I'm currently working for right now. It has made things incredibly busy, but this should be the last week of all of this. Thankfully, it's work that I enjoy doing, but I have to make sure that with the free time that I have, I'm at least trying to get on here, get you guys some content, get you guys my thoughts. I got a defensive preview for TCU that I got to do on guys to watch out for. Similarly to the offensive video that I put out yesterday, I think I'm going to be trying to break down some all-22 film of the TCU defense, that 3-3-5, how we might attack that with my good friend here in Denver, John Cronenberg. So I think we're hoping to do that tomorrow, but we got to see how the schedules are going to play out. But at the end of the day, I appreciate every single one of you. We're finally here, man. We are finally here. Oh, and I mean, yeah, I'm going to do this watch party online. Y'all can celebrate with me, laugh along with me, all that. I did take some of my betting winnings that I had on some of the UFC and boxing fights over this past month, put some of those winnings, $65 on the money line for CU on Saturday. So if that happens, I'll be 500 something whatever dollars richer. I will be celebrating. I'll have a post game going on as always. Let me give some shout outs to everybody before I go. Y'all be sure to hit that like. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If I do not respond, I want you to know I do get notifications. I do read your comments. And again, I apologize for my massive ADHD because, Martez first. Thank you so much. Legend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Want a beast? I mean, we're here. We're almost here. We're going to enjoy this. Nicholas Braxton. Man, I love you, dude. Let me know when you want to come on here, man, because you're a genius. You are a genius. I'm always going to push that. Yeah, dude, you're right. But want a beast? They lost a good amount of talent, man. They got some defensive holdovers, but ultimately, this is a well-coached team with a lot of turnover going up against what I believe is a well-coached team with a lot of turnover. So I think it's really interesting. Eva's mom really appreciate it. Ah, shoot, John, I owe you like 1,000 text messages replies. I'm sorry. I'm not. Yeah. There's nothing. There's nothing on my end. I just have massive ADHD working my ass off, and I have probably 20 DMs that I need to get back to at least. So I know I owe you like 3,000 replies. I appreciate you so much. And y'all go subscribe to Bus Since Birth. He's getting his channel started. Old school, diehard CU fan, grew up here in Boulder. Definitely need to be checking out his videos. See Eva's mom. I appreciate Keck, our Arizona State fan. Man, yeah, here's an unfiltered opinion. You are on Cracker LSD if you think that. Keep wishing, but you win 4 games if you're lucky. And Stumpy ain't that great. Nah. Hey, man, like I said, as long as we win more than 1 game, man, we're playing with house money here this year on David Talks Bus, man. Predictions are predictions. That's what they're, we're going to have fun with it. But we can all watch the show together, see how it's going to unfold. Jonas Littles, I appreciate your support. Thank you for tuning in. Chris, great to see you again. And let's see, did I miss some? Omar Staumeier. Is this who I think it is? If so, it is an honor. And it's an honor to have your son as one of my 5 my guys for this year. Man, I'm so pumped about him. He's going to ball out. Thank you. He's been here since May, not January. That's right. I mean, but time flies, right? I still feel like I started this channel forever ago, or not forever ago, a minute ago. But I mean, we're here in February. But I appreciate you. Thank you for that correction. Again, when I'm speaking off the cuff, sometimes I get my facts wrong, and you guys got to straighten me out. Chris, appreciate you as always. Nessa Mose, appreciate you tuning in. One of my day ones. I believe you. And Gearhead, thank you so much for your consistent report. David is a bud smoking freak, but I can't blame him. I know different, right? At the end of the day, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Do my emotions, cloud my predictions when it comes to this team? Absolutely. If they don't, if they didn't, I don't know, this channel wouldn't be nearly as fun, right? So, but I'm going to enjoy the ride no matter where it goes. And at the end of the day, I do this to myself every year with all my teams. So it's going to be fun. I'm glad that I can be hanging out with y'all. I gotta get going. Gotta hop in the shower. John, I owe you a text tonight. And then I got to get working, man. I got to get working, and maybe I'll be back for another late night live stream before bed if I'm still hyped up about all this. So I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Buff Since Birth, Gearhead, Keck. Man, can't wait for our matchup, man. We got our honorary ASU fan. We have our honorary Nebraska fan. We need some more honorary other team fans. It's awesome. So I'm going to get out of here. Y'all be sure to check out Colorado Yo. Link in the description as always. And as always, Sko Buffs.